Hi, I'm Pete. Join us on a day trip to the beautiful Shapinsay Island from Kirkwall on the Orkneys. Please do subscribe, like the video, and do leave us a comment as well. I'd love to read your comments. Here we are in the Orkney Islands, way up north, but it's a beautiful day, beautiful day. We're in the middle of a heat wave, a Scottish heat wave, and we're staying in Kirkwall. We're parking at the long stay car park. Yeah, don't drive your car off the edge into the sea, not a good idea. Here's the Orkney Ferries office. This is where we bought our ticket. Very friendly in there. I'll leave a link to the website in the description. We paid about £29 for two people in a car to go over to Shapinsay. It's a very regular service. I think it's the closest island to the mainland. That's the boat that we travelled on, the ferry. And these ferries, you have to reverse onto these ferries. Nice and easy at the car park, free to park as well. Very quiet on the day we went, not too much going on. Nice and easy getting on, nice and easy getting off again. As you can see, a beautiful day, blue sky, a little bit of cloud, nice and warm, so nice calm weather conditions. The ferry crossing's about 25 minutes, so it's quite a short crossing. Very scenic though, it's lovely leaving the harbour at Kirkwall. Certainly when we travelled, we found the ferry service to be really efficient and punctual. On this particular ferry there was no real place to sit comfortably indoors, which could be a bit of a worry in bad weather conditions. But of course today we took up the opportunity to sit outside and enjoy the lovely weather. Plenty of seating outside, no problem finding a bench. And here we are leaving Kirkwall. And here's the island coming into view. The big house you can just start to see is Belfour Castle. This is an historic house. I think it goes back to about the 1700s originally, the original structure. We didn't take time to visit, but nice to look at as you come into the harbour for the island. A very small place, very small community, not much going on, we expected. And off we go. Our first time on Shapinsay. Like the mainland of Orkney, lots of farms, very green, very beautiful, especially with the weather. I know the weather makes a difference. On a cold, wet, drizzly day it could be viewed differently, but on a gorgeous day like it was here for us, absolutely stunning. Our first port of call was Gult Battery on the coast. There's some World War II remnants There's a brick and concrete block, 2-tier block, a tower, some shelters, gun emplacements. I think they were active until about early 1950s. Not an easy place to get to, either by car or by on foot. It's at the end of a farm track. We met one other person here when we came to visit. It was very, very quiet, very, very secluded, very peaceful. All you could hear was the sound of the sea and the birds. You can just see the tower just in the background looking over the sea. There you go. So we didn't spend too long here, not too much for us of interest, but a nice little ride out in the car. We'd hired a car from the airport at Kirkwall, which I'd highly recommend. We came across this lovely little war memorial here. This is for those lost in the Great War, victims of the Great War from the island. Overlooks the sea and the castle, Balfour Castle. Very peaceful, very picturesque. We actually stopped for a little bite to eat here. There's a bench and we had a sandwich and a drink. Lovely just to sit and look at the view. Now the next place we headed for was, hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly, Burroughston Brock. A Broch, I understand, is a round tower, a tall round tower, a fortification, homestead. So we headed off to find it. On the way, there's the fire station, the local fire station. Not much going on there today. So this is the Broch that we were heading for. And this for me was a little gem. This was, for me, the best part of the day. Not instantly easy to find. There's an arrow pointing the direction. We parked in the free car park, through the gate, following the arrow, and we just followed our nose really along the track towards the coast. It's not very well signposted, but then it's not a major tourist attraction. But a lovely spot, as we were about to find out. Very peaceful. This is the remains of the Broch. And it would have been very time and labour intensive quarrying the stone for this. This, of course, is the remains. It would have been much bigger, but very impressive. I believe it's Iron Age, but not precisely sure of the exact time it was built. Only the interiors left, but when it was excavated, there was evidence of a ditch and a wall and ramparts. So there's a lot more to it. Quite amazing, you know, considering how many hundreds of years this goes back. The work that was put into putting this building together. And there's some shelving there. There's some areas for storage, a fireplace, and quite big inside actually. The best part about this building for me was its location. Just a few steps away from the entrance to the building is the sea. A very beautiful spot just to sit and relax and think and enjoy the view. So if you are coming to the island, I'd definitely recommend finding your way to the Burroughston Brock. Very calm the water was today, very calm. And soon after, we were back in the car and we began to think about making our way back towards the to the port at Balfour. But just enjoying a few more of the views before we left. I mentioned the car. We hired a car, as I said, from the airport to get around the island. It would be really impossible to get around without a car. Well, certainly when I was picking up the hire car, there were other people that were looking for a car at the airport for the same day and for the next day and the day after, and they were fully booked. So bear in mind, if you are visiting, do plan ahead. So here we are, back on the ferry, leaving the island behind us. Definitely worth a visit. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, do leave us a comment if you want to go there. If you've got any questions, I might be able to help you. I'll try and answer. I'll definitely read your comments, and I'd love you to subscribe if you would. That'd be really helpful.